Yo, what's up? It's Honey Boss here, back here with another one. In today's video, we're going to react to Super investigated after 140-mile-per-hour fatal crash.
Individual wanted on several felony warrants across multiple states. What they didn't know is that the day would end in tragedy. Their suspect, Mario Donnell Page, was wanted by a drug task force originating out of Memphis, Tennessee.
We had been trying to catch Mario for several months. He's fled from us several months. I had a snitch call me, or a CI, however you choose to put that, call me and tell me Sunday that she had him trying to come and pick up money from her.
He buys stolen cars. Okay. The girl said, "Hey, I got $3 grand. Can you get me a decent car?" You know, it was a setup.
Right.
Dang.
All of the charges on Mr. Page are he will come to try to sell you his car. He just hits you in the head, takes your money, and flees.
While local officers and bail bondsmen...
Damn. Are you really trying to get a car? You really worked your ass off to get this money up, to get this car. Somebody just rob you. Low life.
waited for Mario to arrive on scene. They called for the Arkansas State Police to assist, as Mario was considered a flight risk. 2 officers were en route.
He pulled up on us. We tried to get him out of the car. He rolled down the window. The minute he saw me and I took my hood off, you know, I have a hoodie on. I took my hood down and had my credentials hanging on my chest. He sped off and went past your trooper and a detective. Okay. Mario Page almost hit the trooper when he shot out because he never let off the gas. Spun around, went code 3, and took off after him. Okay.
I know, they heart gotta be pumping out their chest when this happened. Cause look, a lot of people, they don't pull over with their silly butt. That's crazy. Like, you hear the sirens and they proceed to still go. Like, so dangerous. Show the miles right here. And I just know he's going fast as heck, because look at the mailboxes. That's how you can tell they're going fast. Dang.
We're trying to catch up to him. He is running excessive speed.
Yo. Dang, distant in his feet. Why are you going 123? And I bet you this is probably like a 35 miles per hour street. You doing 123? That's so scary, bruh. I thought I cut my toe with the bottom of my other feet. I need a better. Yo. Dang. He lost the vehicle and he forgot the description. That man is out of there. Now he doing 136. A marked PD PD vehicle. Yeah, you gotta give it, because this SUV is definitely slower than this car. Now I see why they be needing them helicopters and stuff. Oh, he gaining on him though. He gaining on him. Oh, I know this scary. Like, my heart racing because, you know, I'm a driver. So I see them, you know, I see the cop chases. Like, I've seen a few in my day, and them cars be boom, right back past you. Like, sometimes they be like, dang, they gonna take off my mirror. Like, shit. Like, calm down. It's okay. Dad. Yo, get him another day. Damn, that boy gunning. Stop, truck. See, this is my prime example right here. You see, like, come on, you know, because we seen him down here. If we see you, that means you see us. I'm gonna get up close because this is the one that really pisses me off. It really does. If you see a car, especially when it's a police chase, you're supposed to slow down. You hear the sirens. I know I be blasting my music and I still can hear the dang on sirens, bruh. Sometimes I can't, but sometimes I can, right? But you can see the lights. You see the lights blaring. Like, what are you doing? Just stop the car. Like, that is so dangerous for you and other people on the road. Just calm down. Calm down.
That truck.
Damn sure he stopped right in the middle of the cross. Silly. Now he just lost time.
Truck I didn't think was gonna stop. He's got further ahead of me. He's about to get on eastbound on the interstate up 281.
That's wild, bro. Yep, he turning on the interstate. You hear the screeching? Shit. Yo, Tokyo drifting this bitch. Oh. Man, and I'm sure in cop school, okay, they need more training on the highway because freeway, whatever people want to call this damn it thing, I always mix them up. Cause look at the trucks, especially when it's like rush hour, and it be, ooh, God bless them. Cause look at this right here, like they hear, like these trucks. I understand y'all can slow down, but y'all should definitely be moving to your left right there. Come on, man.
He's passing on the shoulder.
This is so fucking dangerous right here, man.
282 eastbound. Still about a quarter mile ahead of me.
This man is gunning it. He is out of there. Like, where is the intercepting cop at? Like, this is making me dizzy. He's passing 280 freaking miles per hour, bruh. And my silly ass be scared to hit 90. Like, what? I've still yet to use my sport mode in my car. And I had this car for 9 years. Brand new. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He better lock in with that sport mode. 283? Where is this car at? Because I'm getting pissed. Car, move over. Unless this is finally the vehicle. Oh, it's finally the vehicle. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's finally the vehicle. Oh, pit maneuver. Oh, oh, oh. Y'all doing 200 and something. Oh! Damn, that motherfucker flipped. GG's to fucking brownies, bro. Ooh. I know that truck mad like fuck. Yo, I know that trucker mad as fuck like, bro, I got that delivery. I need my money. Hopefully they get some dough for that because I'm gonna rewind that. Hold on, I need to see that again. He was doing 284. But damn, calm down, honey. Like, I think that was the perfect moment though. GG's to that truck because like, ooh. And then this car right here, they doing 280 something. But yeah, this was the perfect time to get that car because up there was more trucks and stuff. Damn. That truck held it down though. That's like some shit on GTA, bruh. crazy. Oh,
TVI wrecked out 284.
damn, look at this.
There's multiple units on scene.
We doing tell them take down. We're not getting a response right
Put your hands up.
now. Not response.
That shit flattened. Yo, look at that. Yeesh. Cause like, look, oh, you see that blood? Is that blood? Yeah, he did. Cause that was, then look at how it hit the dirt. Yeah.
According to police reports, trailing officers pulled over and quickly ordered Mario at gunpoint to leave the vehicle.
Look, damn, he hit the car and he hit the SUV, not SUV, what is it called? The 18-wheeler. Look, barely anything. This Ram definitely helped.
After they continually received no response, officers approached. The secondary officer details this scene in a
Look at this, like, front. This is the front end, y'all. This is where the driver was. Thank God it wasn't nobody else in the car.
post-incident interview.
Came along the driver's side of the car because it was resting on its roof. Was able to bust the driver's side rear window. Of course, it had the side curtain airbag, at which time I took a knife to cut the airbag so that we could see into the vehicle, at which time I found a black male. Lower half of his body was in the front driver's
Lower half of his body?
seat, in between the passenger and driver's seat.
So what the hell the nigga do? Ah! Oh yeah, cause when the thing probably flipped.
With his upper torso in the back, his arm.
Oh, his upper torso was in the back. Oh. Okay, this is too much for me.
Was in the front driver's seat. Was able to bust the driver's side rear window. Of course, it had the side curtain.
And I know that gotta be traumatizing seeing dead bodies like that. Especially you looking over, you seeing a driver. Next minute, you know, you see him, his body like.
Airbag, at which time I took a knife to cut the airbag so that we could see into the vehicle. At which
crazy.
time I found a black male. Lower half of his body was in the front driver's seat, in between the passenger and driver's seat, with his upper torso in the back. His arms were crossed. His chest wasn't responsive, kind of gasping for air. Eyes were not open. It was just like a, in my 30 years, I call it a death rattle. Okay. It's that last gasp breath. This time EMS.
Because I think that's the last, the death rattle would be the last breath from your lungs escaping out your body. Oh, that's traumatizing.
He actually went in the vehicle, and I believe he was going to check to see if he had a pulse and all that. And he advised he did not have a pulse.
You don't have a pulse.
Mario was pronounced dead at the scene shortly after by emergency medical services. Outside of the vehicle rolling numerous times, it is likely that he was not wearing his seatbelt based on his placement.
You doing 200 and something miles and you're not wearing a seatbelt? You wanted to pass away.
Lowering his chances of survival even more. An investigation was opened to
Surprised he ain't, go through the windshield.
determine if any wrongdoing resulted in Mario's passing. According to news sources, this investigation placed Trooper Garrett James Byrd on paid administrative leave until the investigation was resolved. In a press release by the department, they
What do y'all think? Do y'all think that was right? I can see some. Y'all doing 200 and something.
the cause of the crash to Mario hitting the brakes at 140 miles per hour prior.
Oh, now they saying 140. I thought, what happened to the 200 and something we seen? Oh yeah, see, that was this right here.
To Trooper Byrd's pit or TVI maneuver attempt. Using dashcam and Google Earth references, we found their speed estimation to be fairly accurate. We calculated that the officer's average speed 5 seconds prior to the collision was 136 miles per hour. Typically, pit or TVI maneuvers at these speeds are limited to deadly force situations at many agencies across the United States. One example policy from the state of Minnesota discourages pit maneuvers at over
40 miles? What? And then they're on the freeway, so it's like 55 to 60 miles. So it's like you're not supposed to do it on a highway. You get what I'm saying? Is that what they're trying to say? I've grown up from seeing like the show Cops and stuff. My mom loved that show, bruh. Bruh, yo.
40 miles per hour, and in certain situations, at over 25 miles per hour. However, the Arkansas State Police are a rare agency that allows pit maneuvers for most pursuits, as their policy doesn't list any speed recommendations for them, nor does it correlate speed as a prerequisite for use of deadly force in these maneuvers. In the pursuit report submitted by Trooper Bird, it lists there were no methods of forcible stops utilized, and that the primary reason the pursuit ended was due to Mario hitting the guardrail. Trooper Bird shared what he recalled during an investigative interview.
Look at the wheel right there. That's like when you get in a fight and you be like, you should see the other person.
All right, it's Friday, December 22nd, 2023, and I'm at the Crittenden County Sheriff's Office Dispatch Center with Trooper James Bird and his attorney, Russell Wood.
I went back in over towards the left lane, which he was still in, to attempt to perform a tactical vehicle intervention, or TVI, and I don't know if he anticipated what was coming and was just trying to get me off of him, or he was intentionally trying to wreck me. But the suspect slammed on the brakes, and it's like when he did, the vehicle veered right, and I was still kind of right there beside him, and it collected me, and it caused a collision. We both veered right, made sure that we had fire and EMS en route to assist the suspect. They informed me that they weren't getting any response out of him. There was plenty of help there, waiting on fire and EMS, and I went to check on the truck driver, make sure he was okay.
The day after the incident, various news organizations obtained this highway camera footage pertaining to the crash and criticized the police department's telling of the events, indicating that the crash was caused by a TVI attempt and not by Mario hitting the brakes. However, in the dash cam footage we obtained, it does appear that Mario brakes just before the collision. According to news sources, if this crash is ruled as a result of a TVI, Mario's death would be the 4th Arkansas TVI fatality of that year.
I'm looking like, why did he brake? Because it's like he seen the cop coming, so he tried to brake so the cop would hit into the medium. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to be slick, but he was going too fast, and the brakes probably weren't that good. So, damn.
Mario brakes just before the collision. According to news sources, if this crash is ruled as a result of a TVI, Mario's death would be the 4th Arkansas TVI fatality of that year. As the public debates the safety and effectiveness surrounding TVIs, Arkansas State Police Director Colonel Mike Hagar shared his reasons on their use. We're not gonna just hope that they're not gonna hit someone, that they're not gonna kill your family, that they're not gonna kill my family. We've seen that happen, unfortunately.
And I was thinking that too, because a while back I reacted to it was a guy, he got robbed. It was like a Uber Eats or something. They robbed him, took his car, and they shot him. Like, bruh. And they got into a bad accident, and then it was a civilian vehicle got involved in the crash because the car didn't stop, and they put down the spike strip. So the person they was pursuing ended up hitting trying to avoid the spike strip. They smashed into that oncoming car, civilian car. So, and then the person happened to pass away, the passenger. She was like 80 something years old. So it's like, I'd rather them just get the fucking crook. Sorry. I'd rather them get them than get an innocent bystander. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, I think he was in the right. I don't think he was wrong. Because I seen, if y'all looked up ahead, which if you're a driver, you know to look up ahead when you're driving. You got to be having your head on a swivel when you're driving, especially on the freeway. And yeah, it could have got worse. What if all them trucks would have been involved? This nigga was doing 100 and something on the freeway.
Fortunately, this is not theory. We know what's going to happen the longer we let that go on.
Right.
So the reason we believe it is the best tactic is because it's the most immediate tactic to bring that pursuit to a conclusion. We don't want anyone to be killed, but at the end of the day, we are always going to maintain that clear priority of life, which is the innocent public,
Yeah.
then the law enforcement, then the suspects. 2 weeks after the incident, the investigative report indicates officials received a letter from the state prosecuting attorney, Sonia Haygood of the 2nd Judicial District. The letter stated no charges would be pursued against Trooper Bird and gave authority to close the use of force review as justified, specifically spelling out that Mario caused the crash and that Trooper Bird did not complete a TVI.
Now, the PIT maneuver, short for Precision Immobilization Technique, or Tactical Vehicle Intervention, has been used by law enforcement since the 1980s. And although using it comes with much controversy, in my opinion, I do believe it's a great tool used by police to catch fleeing criminals. So when these officers are close to the fleeing vehicle, think about the courageous actions it takes to do this.
Right.
The police officer is putting his safety and possibly his life on the line to keep the public safe. Now, many highway patrol officers and state troopers do use the PIT maneuver. And whether you agree or disagree, at the end of the day, it's the fleeing vehicle that initiated this entire interaction to begin with.
Exactly.
Today, learning that the Arkansas police are looking for a male who's wanted on multiple felonies. And make no mistake about it, many times when these criminals know that they're wanted, they're not going to go quietly to prison. And keep in mind that these agencies have been trying to catch this male for a few months now. So the male is probably getting desperate. But when the bondsman and local police locate the male, he speeds off, nearly hitting an Arkansas state trooper. So we do see the disrespect for the law and the disregard for human life that he's displaying. And now police are in pursuit of this guy, and he's traveling at dangerously high speeds.
Exactly, like what I said.
The vehicle become the lead vehicle, and that, of course, so the public and other police vehicles can identify what's going on and travel safely during these pursuits. And as this pursuit
was smart.
State, we see much more traffic, and this is where the danger increases. And this is why balancing the safety of the public versus capturing this dangerous felon is different.
And just like what I said, when he ended up hitting that car, look at this part right here. You see all these cars? He didn't do it right here, right? He did it when it was like just a truck up there, a car right there, and it was just a fleeing car. You know what I'm saying? So he did it at the right time where it was clear.
Police do want to catch this guy, but catching him without injuries to anyone is the objective. But then the officer chooses to make his move. He approaches the suspect's
See, look, you see all them cars up there, and then you got the cones out, you know, so now it's about to get narrow. Now it's going to be even more dangerous. So that was the perfect time.
On the right side, and he attempts the pit maneuver. And it does appear that he immediately straightened out his wheel, but he did have a tractor trailer in front of him. So that, coupled with the speeds that they were traveling at, is what I believe caused him to crash into the right side of the trailer. And this was hard to watch because then we see the suspect's vehicle enter the right lane, go through the guardrail, and come to rest on its roof. Now, lastly, after seeing this, of course, many of us will have an opinion, but we have to remember nothing about a police officer's duties can be predicted. But with that being said, there were certain decisions that the suspect made that brought him to this conclusion. And unfortunately, those decisions brought him to this tragic end. But the Arkansas State Trooper was just doing what he was trained to do, and that's protecting the public.
Put that on business.